Greetings and salutations to all of you lovely people out there in YouTube land and some of you on Patreon. Welcome back to another installment of Counter Reaction. So, in today's episode, I'm going to be taking a look at NF and Cordae, Careful. Now, I am familiar with Cordae. When he split from, I forgot the name of the group that he was in. I just remember him being like the nicest one out of the group. And then I did watch a video where he rapped over, I believe it was The Real Slim Shady or one of Eminem's earlier songs. I thought the dude was dope. I loved his patterning. I loved the rhyme structure. Then I gave an album a shot and it was pretty solid. I don't think that it was anything that blew me away at that time, but I know a few of his songs did make playlists, so I am looking forward to this one. NF did just make a playlist again after not making a playlist for quite some time, but I'm hopeful, as always. So with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it.
Stunning on me, you get exposed. I don't wanna pick, then I bite bold. Doesn't go plat, it'll go gold. Keep it up front, now tiptoe. I be at the house trying to lay low. Ducking and dodging a promo. Sit on my roof like J. Cole. Yeah, sit on my roof like J. Cole. Thinking about how I'm so thankful. Subpar songs, I don't make those. Look at that car I paid for. Look at my life, I'm grateful. Hating on me, that's hateful. You know I hit what I aim for. Talking about risks, I take those.
So usually when there's a heavy emphasis on vocals in the background of beats, it has to be mixed extremely well, because some artists, when they release some of their music, it's a little overbearing and it overpowers the actual lyrics. I know you would think to yourself, like, why would they do that? Why would they release a song like that? And it's because everybody's ear is different. So the engineer must have thought it was fine, or the team of engineers, I don't know. But yeah, sometimes I listen to songs and I listen to it more than just, one scenario. So it's not just my speaker at the office, it's not just the speakers in my car, it's the headphones, it's the speakers from the MacBook, and it always kind of sounds different. That's why mixing is such a huge part of music production, and the engineer's job is extremely important, guys. But yeah, the mixing in all of NF's music is usually, I think I said this in the last video, a 9 or 10 out of 10. It's always really good. Always really good. So, pretty solid, riding the beat extremely well. So, let's continue.
Listen, talking about risk, I take those. Millionaire still ride with the Draco. That's hateful. You know I hit what I aim for. Talking about risks, I take those. Listen, talking about risk, I take those. Millionaire still ride with the Draco. Court side of the game, Tributron got my name on it. That's how a typical day goes. I just left Nigeria, Lagos. I just met Kanye, Yazos. I was talking to God, but was real or was not. All he said was remain faithful. Okay, I get it, I got it, I'm with it, I'm about it. My crib is exotic, I'm blessed. Hey, we living chaotic, was high off narcotics, but that's when my life was a mess. Hey, we come from the bottom, we still at the bottom. I get high to really distress. Hey, I don't think y'all get the message. This world is built off misconceptions. Talking about greed, talking about envy.
See, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear the multisyllabics, because when you break down that cadence and you break down the syllables, you guys watching this, if you learn how to count, you can do that yourself. So what it comes down to is word selection. And then obviously whether or not it's thematic or there's like a direct point or argument that's being made or a picture that's being created. The picture, it's cool. We got it. You're blessed. I'm gonna rewind that though.
I'm about it, my crib is exotic, I'm blessed. Hey, we living chaotic, was high off narcotics, but that's when my life was a mess. Hey, we come from the bottom, we still.
To be fair, the internals were multisyllabic, so but yeah, now even still, I'm still gonna give him his credit. It sounds good. It sounds really good. This is just a personal preference thing. So Don't get all up in arms, everyone. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright.
Just left Nigeria, Lagos. I just met Kanye, Yazos. I was talking to God, but was real or was not. All he said was remain faithful. Okay, I get it, I got it, I'm with it, I'm about it. My crib is exotic, I'm blessed. Hey, we living chaotic, was high off narcotics, but that's when my life was a mess. Hey, we come from the bottom, we still at the bottom. I get high to really distress. Hey, I don't think y'all get the message. This world is built off misconceptions. Talking about greed, talk about envy, talk about money, then we talking about plenty. Talking about dollars, then we talk about pennies. Talk about drinking, then we talk about Henny.
You hear the fade in and fade out right there? I love that, man. That's great mixing, dude. I just said that. I know I did, but like, that's so good. That's so good. I love that touch. I love that touch a lot.
Really distressed. Hey, I don't think y'all get the message. This world is built off misconceptions. Talking about greed, talk about envy, talk about money, then we talking about plenty. Talking about dollars, then we talk about pennies. Talk about drinking, then we talk about Henny. What we talking about? Lost souls at a crossroads, money coming in large loads. I've been crossed, so my heart cold. That's all we know. Stunning on me.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that was a little baby scheme. It's a pause-worthy scheme if it is. I don't think so. I think my brain's just kind of going towards it. I don't know. Money coming in large loads. Maybe he snuck that in there. I have no idea. But, okay.
Dollars, we talk about pennies. Talk about drinking, then we talk about Henny. What we talking about? Lost souls at a crossroads, money coming in large loads. I've been crossed, so my heart cold. That's all we know. Stunning on me, you get exposed. I don't wanna pick, then I bite bold. Doesn't go plat, it'll go gold. Keep it up front, I don't tiptoe. I be at the house trying to lay low, ducking and dodging a promo. Sit on my roof like J. Cole. Yeah, sit on my roof like J. Cole. Thinking about how I'm so thankful. Subpar songs, I don't make those. Look at that car I paid for. Look at my life, I'm grateful. Hating on me, that's hateful. You know I hit what I aim for. Talking about risks, I take those. Didn't get air, be careful. Called him my dad and I told him I got you. You wanna retire, then do it, you're good. Called him my grandma and told her it's time to move out of that basement. Let's get you a crib. Called him my manager, told him get ready, it's about to get busy. This record is. Called up the God and I asked him, you watching my back? He ain't say nothing back, but I heard what he said. When you see how I'm living, the answer is obvious, ain't it? When you go from poverty stricken and stressing about buying the groceries to not even having to look at the total, you know you've been blessed. Sharing the wealth, ain't no point in me keeping this all to myself. I ain't taking this money.
You know, his cadences are typically like really, really clean. But like when he said obvious, I was expecting a rhyme, at least counting them 8 syllables after, or even 12. So there was 2 opportunities there. He just kind of took it in a different direction, which is completely fine. But he's always like so close for my preferences, guys. Like, this is just me, right? If you guys like this, then dope. So far, this song is really good. I love how it's mixed. They're both riding the beat extremely well. There's really nothing for me to like kind of like nitpick, except for maybe this, which is the, you know, sometimes the not rhyming. I've said this before. Some people disagree that in hip hop, this shit needs to rhyme. It needs to rhyme. Otherwise, you know, what are we doing this for? That's like the foundation of hip hop, is rhyming. Either way, I do know, you know, hip hop has evolved over the years and some things are, you know, more acceptable. I really do like this song though. I like this song, and like I said, NF's cadences are usually really, really clean. The non-rhyming lines, it's okay. I've given him passes in the past for those. So, you know, we're just going to have to accept it.
The God and I asked him, you watching my back? He ain't say nothing back, but I heard what he said. When you see how I'm living, the answer is obvious, ain't it? When you go from poverty stricken and stressing about buying the groceries to not even having to look at the total, you know you've been blessed. Sharing the wealth, ain't no point in me keeping this all to myself. I ain't taking this money with me to my grave. Yeah, I might as well bless all the people I love. We talking about making a difference I'm making. When talking about risks I've been taking, I'm talking about dreams I've been chasing. I'm talking about lives I've been changing. I'm talking about family, don't play with them. That's a line you don't cross, no. Low blows, can't respect those. Gotta keep the loved ones close. That's all we know. Stunning on me, you get exposed. I don't wanna pick, then I bite bold. Doesn't go plat, it'll go gold. Keep it up front, I don't tiptoe. I be at the house trying to lay low. Ducking and dodging a promo. Sit on my roof like J. Cole. Yeah, sit on my roof like J. Cole. Thinking about how I'm so thankful. Subpar songs, I don't make those. Look at that car I paid for. Look at my life, I'm grateful. Hating on me, that's hateful. You know I hit what I aim for. Talking about risks, I take those. Didn't get air, be careful.
Okay, so enjoyable listening experience overall. I really like this song. It's probably one of the better NF songs that I've heard for sure. They both rode the beat extremely well, kind of on par with one another, I would say. I was expecting Cordae to outshine NF here on a more lyrical level, but he didn't, and that's okay. But it's funny that they mentioned J. Cole in the song. I don't know the reference. I mean, through context, I can probably guess, but I'm going to leave that one alone. But like I said, it's funny that they mentioned J. Cole because anytime he's on a feature or anytime he's the featured artist on a song, man, he takes it over every single time. Every single time. Him and M, man. J. Cole and M. They're dangerous. Very dangerous. Where does this one go? Playlist, blacklist, no list? Yeah. No, I think this is actually a low-key banger. Like, I can bump this in my car, no problem. Like, and I love that it's clean. I was just having this conversation with somebody in the comments section in the last NF video, and it's like, he's like, yeah, I can play this, you know, with my kids in the car. It's like, yeah, I agree. Like, it's hard to introduce my daughter to a lot of the hip hop that I like because a lot of it is pretty grimy and a lot of talk about, you know, drug use and the selling of narcotics. Luckily, they don't talk too much about like you know, women in a poor or distasteful manner. But even still, yeah, no, I love that he's clean, and maybe that's what's contributed to a lot of his success. You know, the biggest market on YouTube is the videos that are made for kids, so, or the kid-friendly content, I guess I should say. But yeah, for all of you guys that enjoyed this video, be sure to thank James down in the comments section. He's one of the first patrons on the Patreon. So it is going to be him and a few others of you guys that enjoy NF that also join the Patreon that are going to keep NF on the channel. Because the no growth from it, it's really tough. M and NF fans aren't really too fond of, you know, people being critical, and that's perfectly fine. But like I said, I'm trying to grow a channel here, so and I still want to make that content for some of you guys that care about watching it. So it's going to be on the Patreon for the most part, but some of them will definitely trickle into the YouTube. So James, hope you enjoyed this one, man, for the week or two that you're going to have it all to yourself and the few others. I appreciate your support as always. I'm glad that I like this one, man. And just so everybody's clear, you cannot buy my review. So I'm only going to give the shout outs to people if this song gets a positive review, because I don't want you guys attacking the person that recommended it to me. I want to avoid all that, so I'm going to try to approach this as cautiously as possible. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to catch you all on the next video.